this hierarchy at a portfolio level, you can have things totally unrelated to one another, and you're grouping them mainly because to look at revenue, how you're doing client to client, for better manageability. If your company does not have related projects done for a particular client, then you put everything together and assign a portfolio manager for that. At that level, this portfolio manager is not really concerned about what is being done on each of the projects in terms of technical details, but then he's more concerned about how we are performing for that particular client, how we can improve the satisfaction for that particular client. So that's where the portfolio comes into picture. Portfolios are at the senior management level, programs are at middle management level, and projects are at first level management. Portfolio is more related to strategy, program is more related to tactical solutions, project is more related to operational aspects. So when you create a product or a service, it becomes operational. So that's where the project come into picture. Organizational planning impacts the projects by means of project prioritization based on risk, funding, and the organization's strategic plan. So when you're planning certain things that will have an impact on the project in terms of funding, priority, and all that, so that's why you can see some of the projects shelved for time being, or pipeline coming into picture telling this project is planned for next year, this project is planned next month, and things like that. So organizational planning or funding, they play a main part in deciding which project would go first, which project will be next, and things like those, like priorities. So that's about portfolio, program, and projects. And again, portfolio refers to a collection of projects or programs and other work that are grouped together to facilitate effective management of that work to meet strategic objectives. So at the portfolio level, as we discussed, it's more towards financial aspects, or how to improve client satisfaction, how to bring more money into the company. So that's at the portfolio level. Group of interrelated projects become part of program. Yeah, here interrelationship between the projects is really important in terms of program. It's not the same case for portfolio. If it is that way, it is good, but then it doesn't necessarily mean that portfolio always has interrelated projects and programs. But at the program level, it's correct. You have interrelated projects, and that interrelated work also falls within a program. Group of programs or projects become part of portfolio, and the projects or programs within the portfolio need not be interrelated. They are just grouped for effective management. This is for the portfolio management. So portfolios are aimed at maximizing return on investment. So you're more concerned about bringing more money, how to effectively handle a client. So client relationship, all this are really important things at the portfolio level. Revenue, client management, client satisfaction, that's what you deal with as a portfolio manager. Common technologies, seller and client are some of the criteria to group a project, especially under a portfolio. Program managers focus on optimizing project interdependencies, and the actions related to these interdependencies may include: program managers concentrate on projects and their interdependencies, and these interdependencies may include resolving resource constraints affecting multiple projects within the system. So a program manager is more related, is more concerned with, I might have about 10 resources. The 10 resources might be involved or assigned to, say for example, 3 to 4 projects, and one particular project doesn't have much work. Then I am responsible to ensure that the resources are well used, or they are properly juggled between projects. So that's the role of a program manager, to optimize resources so that he can transfer one resource from one project to another to effectively use them. The next one the program manager normally deals with is aligning organizational strategic direction that affects project and program goals and objectives. So he's a link between the strategy and the project, and he has to ensure that the strategy is kept in mind while he handles the program or the project. So he has to drive the strategy to the first level, or the project managers. Resolving, then the next point is resolving issues and change management within a shared governance structure. Whatever projects fall under him, he is responsible for training those managers and also to be a model program to all other programs within the organizations in terms of forming process,